Hello, today is 24th February, so we are having a MicroProfile AI discussion. Please help out with all the kind of minutes, recording, and etc. Okay, so the first line business basically last week we discussed the basically the repo name. One is launching 4G dash macro dash Jakarta. This is the other one dash Jakarta dash macro profile. So the voting thread is still going on. So it's only MP committers having a binding vote. However, everybody is welcome to vote. So it's voting will finish. So basically here, let me share my screen. Share. Desktop.
Hey, Emily,
Yes.
I'm not a binding vote, but I'm going to vote. So what recommendation do you suggest?
For me, I prefer. I already voted option one.
Option one. Okay.
Yeah, I also wrote some kind of background information here as well. Oh, you already voted, right?
Did I? Okay. Well, I'm
Yeah,
voting again.
you voted minus 0.
Oh, that's right. I did 0. Okay, that's right.
Okay.
Well, I've changed it to 1. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So that's kind of the for the repo name. Once we get that done at the end of this week, we'll work with the launching team to have the repo created. So that's the kind of repo change. The other one is we didn't get to it. Basically, agentic AI. Agentic AI discussion. Also is kind of the put in here. Before we jump into the agentic AI, so at this point time, once we have a repo created, obviously we are going to move the small right dash LLM code over to launching 4J. So is all the things need to be moved? What's what people think?
I think it's all in one place. So
Yeah, so basically is my question is all these directories and etc. need to be moved over, correct?
yeah, and we will need to rename them and to update the I guess the form match the new graph from launching project, etc. So there might be some refactoring. Also, I guess we are going to change the packages.
Yeah, we
I
can
don't
agree on.
I don't know if we do that before. I mean, should should we do that some temporary repo and then to push something clean to launch in project new repository? Because in which case we might do the initial storage. I don't know.
This
What
is
is
what I'm suggesting. I don't know what others think. For me, you can do this one. However, you could create a branch, new branch, launching 4J branch, have the basically have the package name changed. At least you can test it out. And then once we are happy going through it, we're happy with it, we can directly kind of move to launching 4G. The other thing we can quickly have a look, launching 4G spec, the namespace. Could I have a look launching 4G dash Spring to see what kind of namespace did they use? So they start with dev.launching 4G. I guess we can also start dev.launching 4G. Let's have a look at the others.
Yeah, but the issue is not in the leading part, but in the middle part.
So it looks like a namespace is all dev.launching4j. And then we could do a dev.launching4j.microprofile.jcarta. Basically,
That was the question, because that would make it a bit cumbersome, maybe on the, I would say, on the package name.
but doesn't matter actually. For the package is pretty much who nowadays types a package is all basically the IDE help you out.
Yes, exactly. The length is fine.
Yeah.
Personally, from my perspective, long names are not a problem. But
Yeah.
we always should opt for readability since the tools help us, as Emily pointed out.
Yeah. So with that, yeah. So basically, the package name creates a new branch. Are you with me? Are you like anyway? This is a kind of proposal. One of the proposal. You basically proposal one. Create a new branch, launching. Any branch, the name could be like maybe for launching. And then rename the package names dev dash launching. What is the dash launching for J? And then depend on the repo name. So pretty much dev dash repo name.
It's launching for JD dash.
Yeah, dash either MicroProfile dash Jakarta or Jakarta dash MicroProfile.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. And then no dash dot.
And then we'll get the example.
Yeah. And
Dash
then
launching for J dash Jakarta MicroProfile or Jakarta dash or dash
yeah.
npconfig dash yeah.
Yeah. And then the dot basically and then you could do all the did we all start with the LLM? IO dot small red dash LLM?
Yeah,
Or
we always use
maybe we
IO.
remove LLM. We don't really need to
Yes.
save yeah. And then
Yeah,
all this.
exactly. Even if
Oh,
maybe
in this case, Mario, we just use that namespace. If we just rename, replace this one with, yeah, make sense?
Even the
dev launching for J the dot MicroProfile dot
Yeah. The repo name is having a launching 4G.
okay.
LM dot whatever for automatic model creation and all of this stuff. So it will have to be
Yeah.
and retested.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Is are there any other proposals? If not, I will.
You mean for the migration?
Yeah, for the yeah.
The only question that I have is, do we have to keep the history or not?
History. I don't think no.
Don't think so. Yeah, so we should start on the clean repo. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the commit log message should point to the previous one, saying we're moving these files over from here, or import.
Yeah, when you do the fork, it automatically have all the kind of things. It should be all good. But anyway, once we have this, have a working version, hopefully, and then we will see the PR and etc. will be fine. We can directly see. So in this case, I just say proposal then, because are you all happy with the proposal?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, good. The other thing is kind of we use the rest term to talk about agentic AI. So agentic AI is a very popular topic for like right now. So it's kind of the it's all a lot of field is talking about agentic AI. So it's no kind of the exception from the Java community. So it's actually recently I have started looking at agentic AI. Before I I mean, discuss more kind of some readings and etc. Are there anybody who have done some prototype and etc. regarding agentic AI?
I've been looking at MCP, not agentic AI.
yeah. I did some kind of agent back last summer, but was nothing Python.
Okay, so let me share something. Let me stop share and find the issues. So right now, basically, there's a few blogs and etc. On the kind of the Quarkus demonstrate like one the MCSP. Oh, hang on, did I get the things ready? I just trying to work out. Activities.
You mean the article from Mario?
Yeah, one is. Do you have a link?
Yeah, I passed it
Oh,
in the chat. Yeah.
let me finally find all this. The other thing is kind of another one. Let me share. So the agentic AI. Oh yeah, that's one. Mario one. Let me share again. So yeah.
I didn't look at in detail at the code on the router part. Just
Yeah,
real
so
quick.
the agentic AI workflow.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario. So basically, this is his blog post. So it's looks like from that, I don't see any kind of APIs needed for the agentic AI.
Wow.
This is pretty much like a register AI service. So we all have that.
Holy
So-
cow.
That's why I never really looked at it, because I thought what we've done already is kind of agentic AI per se. Because you need to just register to a model.
Yeah,
and
it seems like tools. It seems like the tools API.
So yeah, so it's basically an agent that's connected to a tool that's got tools feature, that's got some type of memory, like is whether in memory or where the ingestion can be stored, like the vectors, and also the model. And then yeah, that's basically agentic AI.
if it's basically this is enough for the agentic AI, I think it could basically play with it. And if it's enough, and the other things basically it works with Quarkus. And then the things that kind of should be also working with the other runtimes like Liberty and others. I don't see any kind of APIs and etc. created for this.
No,
No,
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how are we defining agentic AI? Like, as as you had mentioned, like the tools annotation already does the callback to the method. So
I have heard that people, well, there was the Microsoft AI tour from a few weeks ago, and our guy said the definition of agentic AI is basically whenever the LLM decides program control
Right.
flow.
right, so it's essentially when we have a callback and the LLM
Yep.
is making that, well, non-deterministic control of the flow of
Yep.
the application.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
If as simple as that is the kind of the pretty much, let me put in it. Pretty much, I think what we have is already covered that ground.
Uh-huh. I mean, the tools API had agentic when before it
Yeah.
was even called that.
yeah, and if you put it into a model that's got reasoning, then you pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the
So-
the only thing that we might need is some kind of way to pass the context around, basically. I mean, because well, the example is quite simple in that case, because there's only one, I would say, entry point, and then the flow is select one of the three, I would say, the model we want to use. But maybe you want to have more a more complex flow of interaction. So then we will need to pass around the context from each step to the next one in between decision. Maybe maybe I'm not clear. But because he was showing in the in one of there is a creative writer agent and then a still editor agent and then, well, so he has several agents that are chaining. Yeah, so basically that means, well currently the flow is very direct. There is no branching, but you could imagine that at each step they are branching. So that means that you have to pass around the context and the flow that you use for the final to get the final result. Maybe the creative writer then can go to a style editor agent, but it can go to, I don't know, proofreader. And let's say that you have at the middle, you can branch and select one of the three, and then on each one you can select several ones, and to have a more complex path in this one, which is very linear. So there is this idea that you might need to have agents that are not co-located on the same GVM, that might need to pass around the context around from one agent to the other.
Right.
That's why I said earlier, probably look at MCP, because then you can register, you can register a lot of context into an MCP server, and then the LLM can decide exactly which one, based on the tools that he needs to talk to, which one he needs to get the data from. So it's kind of, so in another way, you can kind of link agents as tools as well.
This is
And
the
then-
model context protocol.
Yeah.
Never heard of it until this moment. Okay.
Well, it's relatively new. It came from Anthropic,
Mm-hmm.
and so far there are some AI companies who are basically adopting it. So
Can you
So they
see
want-
my screen?
I do.
yeah,
So this is the one.
There is support for the MCP client inside Longchain4j. So Longchain4j can consume tools from the MCP server, but tools only, I think. And this is something that I'm currently looking into, to be able to configure connection to MCP servers and inject them into the AI services that we are providing.
yeah.
So
So
here.
Longchain has MCP clients, but they do not have well,
Resource
up-
prompt, yeah.
so it's up to developers to create some MCP servers and for the client to kind of say, okay, this MCP server is available, and then link it to the LLM, and then when the LLM requires, when it does a tool call, it checks with the MCP server if it can actually call, do a tool function call through an MCP server. If it can, it does that and gets the data back and then carries on.
I have currently also.
So you can do tool chaining basically using
yeah.
MCP.
Currently, I have an implementation in my feature pack on Wi-Fi to expose a web application as an MCP server. Basically, it would detect, let's say, an AGB that you have annotated with the proper annotation, and it can expose an AGB function to a LLM that way. But it's very the exposure is very Wi-Fi bound. But,
I'm sorry, I have to run to another meeting.
Yeah.
So,
See here,
please
I
continue.
think this is good. Basically, we have more. Please, everybody read I put all these links here.
Yes, thank
Read
you.
this and then come. We'll discuss more next week.
Before we hang up, I just added another link. If you want to copy LangGraph, which is coming from LangChain.
Oh yeah, also got that. Link
You put that in the chat.
I did. It's in our Zoom chat. There is a blog where a guy has picked up a similar initiative of converting LangGraph to LangGraph4j. Just
I don't see your chat.
It's a few messages ago, 8:23.
Oh, 8:23. 23. This one?
Well, I can't see what your chat
Oh
video
yeah,
is,
yeah. Yeah, also gets good point here.
Yep.
Okay, excellent. And then we can all read and then come back discuss more next week. Okay, cheers.
Cool.
Bye everybody.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.